Hi guys, Lock Gannon NXT. So our follow on this month, and very appropriately, seeing as it's the best beach weather I think the country has ever seen. Our nuclear burn, our state-of-the-art, cutting-edge fat burner. Before I get to that, and I think people still to this day, they don't seem to grasp this. If your diet and your training are not in order, but specifically your diet, if you're not in a deficit, simple as, you will not lose body fat. So don't go buying fat burners without changing or without thinking you don't have to do anything to your diet and it's magically going to melt off you. This goes across the board for pretty much every supplement. You have to have these things locked in place. And if you don't, they will never do a damn thing. You're going to be like, that didn't work for me. So it didn't work for you because you're eating too much. Simple as. But when you do have your when you get your shit together and you have a progressive diet going, this product is pretty cool. I used this last year before my PCA prep specifically. And it's not like any one particular aspect it focuses on. It does everything from estrogen detoxification to thermogenic effect. It'll increase your overall kind of body heat. It'll rev up your metabolism. And also, and the real cool thing about this is everything complemented each other so well that it had a very significant, very tangible effect on appetite suppression. And that for me, particularly coming near the ends of my the business end of the diet, that's probably the single biggest factor towards keeping my sanity, because obviously I've spent preps going to bed pretty much in tears because I've been so hungry. So any supplement that can, curb your appetite, particularly when your body's getting down to the real low ends, the real those extremes of body fat, then yeah, that's going to be one that's going to stand to you and make life a hell of a lot easier. But this for sure is one of the very, very best on the market. There are some other ones out there that I find that are equally as, but in terms of their effect, but in terms of how they've structured this together, because you literally have five different methods or five different pathways in which this can be effective towards losing body fat. This is why I think this is pretty unique, and it's dosed very, very effectively for that. So do you need a fat burner? As always, no, you don't need fat burners, you don't need pre-workouts, Christ, you don't even need whey if you don't want to use it, but all these things, they do make a difference. But whereas with whey, I could recommend to anyone, anytime, to supplement in. Do not bother with fat burners unless you're in a position to get the most from them. At best, they're going to add that extra kind of 5-10%, and at worst, they won't do a damn thing. Just burn a hole in your wallet. So ask yourself that question before you go out there. But yeah, I would definitely look in this direction if you're looking for that kind of icing on the cake. Is the best way to describe it. But don't eat the cake.